Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, welcome to another video on the Misery Productions Alternative channel, and this video is mainly going to be a new kind of video that I'm going to be doing and bringing to this channel. Basically what this video is going to be describing and showing you guys is my overall showing you guys and talking to you about is my overall Bricks by the Bay 2013 mock exhibit. So I only have several things to actually show you, but these are a lot of very cool things that I'm going to show you. I am pretty much going to only show these cool things in this update or other pictures. I'm no longer going to be going into too much detail on the mock on weekly updates. If you want to find out more about the mock, well, mock being this one, or mocks and other stuff as far as Bricks by the Bay, things that I'm going to be bringing there to the convention next year, then you are going to have to watch this video all the way through so that you guys know. So, as you guys know, I'm working on the mock right now, the biggest mock. I have another mock that I'm working on, which is going to be a mock on Rishi, and I am kind of debating on how I'm going to do that. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that yet. Not too much stuff is planned out on that thing yet, but I will get to that later on in the update. And then the final thing I'll get to in the update after I'm done with this and the Rishi part is the minifigure display case, or display holder if you will. I don't know if I'm going to have to make a glass case for that. I might have to. But yeah, so let's get started. As you guys may notice, alright, first off the back, the entire table would be covered with base plates. However, these two spots where two base plates would be are not covered. Well, I was doing an Old Republic mock that required me to use those two base plates. However, the mock is finished. All I need to do is take pictures, and once I take the pictures, I could deconstruct it and start working on something else for Old Republic, as well as put those base plates in here, and also take the pieces out of that mock to help out with using pieces for this mock here. And yeah, once that happens, the mock's going to look a lot better, more complete. I'm still going to take a picture of the mock in its current condition, minus the boxes and minifig display case, and put this on Flickr. Of course, that base plate full of droids, and no, it's not the base plate that's on the mock table here, it's actually a separate base plate on top of that, will be gone. Any separate ships you see lying around for the clones will be used in the mock. I try my best to make the clone ships small enough to scale with the pyramids, because there's 5 here. And that's actually the first thing I want to talk to you guys about, is all the pyramids are essentially complete. The first one here, we got the little command center. I replaced all of the blue studs before, because they were blue studs, for the holographic parts of the mock. I replaced the blue ones, the trans blue, trans sky blue if you will, to trans dark red for separatist colors, because it's more authentic to the Star Wars galaxy and the movies and the cartoons. So I authenticated that, even though it was a long time to replace them all. Well, not really. It was only those 3 I had to replace, and these ones I just went along with it because I was constructing them anyway. Now, that one you guys saw the inside of. I didn't show you too much of it, and I'm just going to show you the inside of this too. But yeah, that's basically a droid storage area with a little control panel to turn on all the droids units in there. But yeah, so those 2 pyramids are finished. That one, the main pyramid's finished. The only thing that's not entirely detailed is this one, and actually that's pretty much good essentially. And actually all pyramids, I may have a little barrier like on that side there. You see these 2 little, or these 3 little studs here, or the 3 little bars if you will. These 1x14 bars are used to keep the pyramid tops from moving around and such, keep them in place while they're there. Even though there's, with these 2, there's pieces with studs on them, See there. There's little 1x3 studs right there. That's not the same for the other 3 pyramids. That's why I had to do that. As you look here, you can see the pieces are all laid out like that. And I also did something to differentiate, if you will, the pyramids from one another. The communications tower has this little cone with a little slope identification icon on the top. These 2 pyramids have the same thing with this little slope icon and another triangular slope icon at the top of that. And then both of these here, even though they're not the entirely same building, they're both not for droid storage. That one's for backup communications and such, and this one's a droid repair center / armory. They both have this little other slant kind of thing with 2 slope pieces on the top. Both of them have that. So yeah, but both all pyramids are done as far as exterior design. 2 of them need to have a little bit more exterior work, and I need to replace, if you guys didn't notice already, the outside area that holds the pyramid top so I can make it removable. They're black. That is not going to be the same, and I'm definitely going to change that to dark gray once I get the pieces out of some other MOCs. Yeah guys, I have a lot of MOCs that I need to deconstruct. But yeah, so once that happens, then I'm going to be good with that. And then also, one last thing about the pyramids. These 2 have these 2 slopes, 2x3 slopes here on both sides. Both of them have that, and that's because I didn't have any other 2x3 bricks to accommodate for that. But yeah, that's also one more thing that differentiates those 2 pyramids from the other 3, and I might need to do something to differentiate the 2 from each other. So that's it for the pyramids. They're mostly done. That pretty much took up 20% of this MOC. So this MOC overall is probably 25% done, not including the back over there. The battle synopsis is planned out already. I'm not going to go into too much detail of it, but you know, the battle synopsis of how this is going to turn out. Since this is a separatist base planet, and the last MOC I did, the planet had a Republic base on it, and the Republic won, well, the separatists are going to win. And that's as far as I'm going to go into as far as the battle synopsis. I already gave you guys an inside look at the pyramid, the interiors of the pyramids, and I'm pretty much think you guys get a good idea about what's going to go on there. That one I still need to work on, so you know, I might give you a little thing about that later. The clone legion I've decided to use for the MOC. I'm using all phase 2 clones for this. Has been decided, and it's going to be the 41st Elite Legion. Just because I think they would be the best appropriate legion to do this with, and I'm going to have Luminara, Unduli, and Barriss Offee lead them, not Master Yoda. Because I think if it was Master Yoda doing this assault, it would tip the battle more into the Republic's favor, and since I'm having the Separatists win, I don't want to make that seem a little bit off for you guys. So yeah, and like I said, over 1/8 of the MOC is done. I just need to put some more of these pieces that you can get in the Rebel Battle Pack in there to make the tree space there for the bigger trees. And as you can see, I only have one small tree done. But once I get the pieces in from Lego.com and Bricklink, and not Bricklink, eBay, once I get those pieces in, more and more trees are going to start to pop up around this MOC. I finished this rock structure on this one, which completed the whole thing. The cave, if you guys didn't watch the weekly update, the cave now. This is probably the coolest thing. And a piece dropped on me. New pieces are dropping like flies on me. But yeah, guys. Sorry about that. So, one last thing I want to show you guys on this side here. If you guys didn't see the weekly update, that opens. So now I have easier opportunity to put the figures that are going to go in there inside the little cave there. And I have a ton more of these pieces coming in the mail. Well, actually not these kind. The brighter kind, those kind. I have those coming in the mail. I have more of the 2x2 circular, more of those pieces coming in the mail as well. Don't mind that, that's my phone. And yeah, I also have more of these pieces coming in the mail. I just placed an eBay order in for these, so they will be coming in the mail as soon as possible. And the good thing is, the eBay order, it covers all of that. And I also made a previous eBay order, which got me all of these pieces that I needed. Oh, there's over about 150 in there, over 152 in there. And those will be used all across this MOC. That is more than enough to cover this MOC. Now, as for the stems, I am unsure. Because before, I believe the box was about up to here. And that was before the pieces went from the box to these two base plates. That base plate was already done out of my own work, out of my own collection, pieces out of my own collection. But yeah, the pieces that went from here to here pretty much took the box from there to there as far as how much is being stored. So that's worrying me a little bit. So now if I'm thinking, okay, if that's how much it takes to make two base plates, how much is it going to take to make the rest of them, the other 13? But you know, I'm gonna just work through it and do my best, and I've pretty much taken up a lot of time talking about Yavin 4, but overall I'd say a good 25% of the MOC is done, and more will come soon on that. Okay, so let's move on to the second thing I actually have to show you, and that's the minifigure display case. This minifigure display case I had previously made for David's Minifig for You figures this past Bricks by the Bay, but unfortunately I didn't have enough figures. I only had Cody at the time, so I didn't have anything to show. But yeah, I'm gonna make this a little bit taller because what this is supposed to have is the business cards taped up here of who this is going to be who this stand is going to be customized for. And I'm actually not thinking, well, I'm actually thinking it's going to be for more than one person, because I only have a certain amount of Minifigs for You figures, but I have more incoming from Republic Customs. So there could be possibly some Minifigs for You customs on the bottom and Republic Customs on the top. Don't mind that, the sprinklers. But yeah, the stand is mostly done. I just got to extend the top a little bit so I could have more room to put business cards and actually get the figures to put in there. These lightsaber blades will be moved out of there, of course, and more space will be created. Oh, last thing for the Yavin 4 MOC, these shrubs are only going to be placed somewhat like every few base plates around the MOC, only because I have such a low amount of them. But yeah, and then the last thing I want to talk to you guys about is the Rishi MOC. Not much has really been done with that. However, the battle synopsis has been planned out. I have been researching the prices on the MOC supplies, like the zombie heads and possible, Lego civilians. So I've been working endlessly trying to figure out prices and everything. And also, the Clone Legion has been selected, and I can say it's a Clone Legion you guys are familiar with, and it's going to be led by the infamous Commander Bliss. So yes, Bliss will be returning to Bricks by the Bay 2013, just in a different aspect. And he will, instead of facing droids, he will be facing zombies. But yeah, so that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. And again, guys, I'm going to be doing these updates every 2 weeks. So what you guys can expect in the next 2 weeks is these pieces spread out all across the MOC, the 2 base plates in there, at least some work done on Rishi. The detail on the interiors of these 2 pyramids are fully done. And at least, these 5 base plates covered with grass. And finally, majority of the if not majority, all of the small trees in this back area finished, and some of the bigger trees finished as well. So that is what you can be expecting within the next 2 weeks of the Bricks by the Bay second update. So thank you guys for watching this update. I hope that these updates will be more informative to you, for those of you who are expecting me to appear at Bricks by the Bay 2013, so you guys know what I'm bringing. However, once this thing is fully detailed as far as groundwork, I'm not going to show it to you guys anymore, because I kind of want it to be a surprise. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Alright, bye guys.